What's up, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the unfortunate retirement of Roy Williams and who could replace him. Well, first of all, let's be honest. There's no replacing a legendary coach like Roy Williams. But who do we think is going to get the job? So today I'm going to do a top 5 of the candidates who I think should be up for getting the job offer at UNC. Now, personally, I would not be opposed to just letting Roy Williams decide whoever the next coach may be. I mean, I honestly have no problems with that. I trust him enough for that. But today's video is going to be my personal opinion on the top 5 candidates. So let's get right into it. Starting at number 5, we'll go from 5 to 1, I guess. So starting at number 5 is going to be Mark Few, currently the head coach at Gonzaga. Now, there's a couple of reasons that he's at 5 and not higher. One of the main reasons is he is an older coach, which is not a bad thing at all. It's just he would not be coaching as long as of a tenure as we would probably like, I guess you could say, is the thing that would be the most. And obviously, UNC beating Gonzaga in the national championship, not sure how they would react to that. Not sure how the fans of Gonzaga would appreciate that, leading the team to beat the national championship. But overall, I think he's a very, very great coach. He's done great with the Gonzaga program. And I think he'd do a lot of good things for Carolina, but he's going to come in at number 5 on this list. Number 4 is going to be Brad Stevens, currently the head coach of the Boston Celtics. Now, in my opinion, this is probably the least likely scenario. Obviously, his Boston Celtics aren't performing too great right now, but I doubt he'd go down back to the college basketball level. But he was a very elite college basketball coach, taking those 2 Butler teams to the national title game. Absolutely elite college coach. He's done a great job with that program, and I think he do a lot for Carolina as a younger guy, so he can have a longer tenure. I think but this is probably the least likely of the options, but I think he is deserving of this number 4 spot on this list. Number 3 is going to be someone who's probably the most familiar with the program, if I had to say, and that's going to be Hubert Davis, currently the assistant coach at UNC to Roy Williams. He's been Roy's assistant for many years now, player at UNC. And if there's any former player that's deserving of this job, it has to be Hubert Davis. The reason he's coming in at number 3, I would like to see him head coach somewhere else before he got the job directly at Carolina, personally. But he's obviously a great coach. He's been around Roy Williams for so long, and he'd be a great deserving candidate for this job. Number 2, their number 2 spot is gonna go to Wes Miller. Wes Miller is currently the coach at UNCG Greensboro, where he's done a great job with that program. Got him to a couple NCAA tournaments in his tenure, and he is a very, very young coach, but he was recently named the top coach under the age of 40 in college basketball, which is insane to think about. He was a former UNC player as well, played for Roy Williams for, I believe, 3 years. So yeah, he knows a lot about the program as well, and he's got probably the most potential of any coach on this list, if I had to say so. Extremely young, he knows the game of basketball very well, and that's why it's coming in here at 2 in this spot. All right, so time for the number 1 spot on this list, who I think I'd most want to get the job, but obviously there's all these guys I'd be happy with on this. Honestly, anyone but Natos, please. Anyways, number 1 is going to be Tony Bennett out of Virginia, currently the coach of Virginia. Now, I don't think this is a very likely scenario. It's one of the lesser likely scenarios that I've said so far, but I think he would be a great, absolutely fantastic addition to this team. He's done a fantastic job at Virginia, got a national championship, and he hasn't had the talent that most of these other big name colleges have had, but he's been able to get the job done. and I like that so much about him. He seems like a great guy and obviously a great coach. He's done so much for Virginia, and he could do that with Carolina. And he's had already this many years of ACC experience. He is ready and is, I believe, a very strong candidate for this UNC job. So guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know who you think should be the top candidate for the job, or the top 5 even. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.